I know how much you love to see mixing drills. Same state as them all, just a wee bit worse. I think that bearing's gone. I have already switched this one on, and I ain't switching it on again because she's chewed up something inside. I don't want to do any more damage if it's done any at all. Pick this clean first, anyway. That's how they come on there. Totally full with plaster. Dig out every head. There's good wee screwdrivers for this job. These wee flat boys don't actually last very long, as you'd imagine. When they do fail or wear out, take over to the grinder, sharpen them up, make grand wee picks. Teeth in the armature's fine. Everything's gone on here. Hold on. I meant to come out like that. Right. Gear in the armature's good. Armature is running. Looks alright. These are the three problems. That's your shaft. That's what holds your paddle. This is flopping around inside. That's the inner race of the big bearing. Totally gone. All the bearings gone too. So this is just flopping around inside the machine. And that's the meshing gear that's gone on to. You could call them a couple of scripts, but them gears aren't damaged. Like if you heard that machine whenever I switched it on, I should have recorded it. Just eating the living shit out of itself. But them gears survived that. I was asking what mixing drills to buy. Not sure which one this is now, if it's the Refiner or the Eibenstock. This is the Eibenstock, I think. Yeah, Eibenstock. Eibenstock machine with a Refiner motor inside of it. Refiner does the exact same machine. That's the mixing drill to buy. Boys just don't like it because it's a two-handed operation. Comparing it to the old Bosch GSR 11E. Nothing wrong with them machines. That armature and them gears survived that. Like, that's a well-made machine. I mean, just look at that. That's the race there for the bearing. And that's the balls. Actual ball bearings inside the bearing, main bearing itself. That's been gone a long time. Like, that's just not failed. He's been running that machine like that until that entire bearing is totally rusted and packed out with cement. Like, that's taken some amount of abuse. And that's been flapping around on the side of there for God knows how long. At least a week, you know. And that still survived it. Right, wash this all out, strip it all down, get all the plaster off it. Change them bearings, change these bearings, wash all these gears down. And we'll clean out the housing as well. Always on about taking care of your machines, like. These are plasters, lads. They're working, like. They probably have 3 of these machines in case one lays down, like. Or in case they're getting too hot or something. They always have one on spare. Running 2 with a couple of labourers or something. These things are for making money, like. They're not wee pretty things to keep looking nice. It's a tool. They're using it for earning their living, like. They don't care what it looks like. If it breaks, if they get another one, they're not taking it home and washing it out every single day. It's there to earn money, and that's what it's doing. That's where they go for these here refiners or Eibenstocks, because clearly they work. Get all that grease out. It's expensive changing all that grease, but anyway, that gear bearing totally gone. Seals in it are shot. The dirt getting under that there, so that grease now is compromised. Right, I had to get the bearing out somehow. That'll be rusted in, so I'll have to knock it out down that way. Right, that's not shifting. I can't get anything down on to grab that lip to knock it out. So when you get a race that's stuck or rusted onto a shaft like that there, get your welder and weld inside race along there. Whenever that cools in, it'll actually contract everything and pull the whole race in, and it should be slack enough to take out again then. So we'll weld that there and see. Welder and race like that there. Next door done that for me. Tool here, they have MIG welder, so good man, no. Just hot. Give it a slap of the hammer. Still hot. That's your race. Now, change your bearings now. this bearing pressed in there. This bearing is pressed onto this shaft, and with a sleeve holding only the bearing, this setup is set on top of that bearing, then a sleeve over the inside race of this bearing is pressed on. And all two bearings pressed on at the same time then. Right, that's on, and that's on. That has to be pressed up through this bearing. This bearing has to go on to the base, but you don't want to damage the bearings. So you need something to press on the outside race. I'm going to use the old bearing, so it only goes on a few mil or so. And a socket then to push on the inside race of that bearing. Press it all together. Right, that's them on. Right, that's us all pressed on. Shim at the bottom, gear on the top, keyway, and then your C-clip. Time's going to be a bit stiff when you put it on. Give the base a slap, and that frees it up. Now, time to rebuild. Straight away I'm wrong. I'm supposed to be on this one. That actually fixed the gear. It slides up and down in this, so it has to be over here. That's better. Big long keyway in that as well. And slides down there. That one presses on there. Fill this whole chamber then with good heavy grease, gear grease. Right, that's just nearly good to go. Try to put it on the right way, that normally helps. That's better. She's working again, I know. Now, looking a bit better. A bit lighter, isn't it?